All right, ladies and gents. This just happened, and it was incredible. All right, I need to show it to you. Trust me, this whole game is going to be worth it. I can tell you that after thousands upon thousands of uploads and casts and streams and everything, I've never had anything quite like this happen. Just now here playing a 1v1. A little rematch here on Meg Random against a top 100 player, freaking Andy. Up-and-comer. And I'm playing as the Koreans, and then we've got freaking Andy as the Spanish. And you'll notice, and I'm going to speed this up a tad, you'll notice that we both start with a Feitoria. Now, for those that don't know, Feitoria is a building that is unique to the Portuguese, but in Mega Random, you could sometimes get these things at the start. They take up 20 population space, but they also give you a trickle of all resources, which is like super, super, super strong. If you look at our build orders, we're like, we don't need wood. See this? 0 on wood, 0 on gold, 0 on stone, still bringing in resources. So in my eyes, I was thinking, okay, let's fast castle, and we're going to go for unique unit spam. The only thing I'll need for food is my Feitoria, and then I just drop a castle, send everything onto like wood, gold, stone, and just drop more castles, make more wagons, win the game. And here he is. Now, at some point, I was like, hey, that Feitoria is pretty far away. Didn't really think that would be an issue. Small spoiler, sorry. And this is all very recent, so it's a very open wound. I will say that. Now, can I say thank you to the devs for adding Feitorias to the Mega Random start? Because that is really freaking cool. So before we even like break this down much more, thank you to the devs for that. Because that's actually awesome. I didn't know that was possible on Mega Random. I'd seen it on another tournament called Hyper Random. The other thing is it made you start with 4 houses. So it gives you 20 pop space with the Feitoria, which is so much better than the nightmare that would be you start with a Feitoria and then you can't make anything because you have to make houses first. So anyways, like I'm thinking fast castle, and I don't know if anyone else is impressed with my build order, but having never played this before, this is solid. In fact, I could have gone up a little faster if you think about it. Definitely could have gone up a little bit faster. I hit the feudal age. He's right behind me. 14 villager castle age. We're, of course, speeding through this. And I wanted to go for war wagons, thinking that he would go for conquistadors. The person who's currently watching this live who says, BRB, my dog just had diarrhea. Thanks for letting us know, and all of YouTube know, because we definitely needed to know that. Best of luck to your dog. That was... Why did I read that? Didn't even have loom at this point. Didn't even have loom. And what I was doing was... So, here, let me slow down a little bit. I just assumed that he was going to go for stone as well. So here I am with my scout. I'm, like, trying to find him. Trying to figure out what he's up to. I assumed that he would try and go for conquistadors, because conquistadors are also very strong, just like wagons. And I didn't want to mine stone, because I figured I'd be really close to the amount of stone I needed from the natural income from Feitorias. So I was getting ahead of the game. Next level strats. I'm buying stone. I'm like, ha! He's going to have to mine it. Or if he tries to buy it, it's going to be more expensive. Here I am. I scout his Feitoria. Feitoria is in the back of his base. I'm like, okay. Interesting. And so here he is, and he sees my Feitoria, and he's like, wait a second. My Feitoria is nice and snug in the back of my base, and his Feitoria is in Narnia. So maybe we're going to do something about that. Here I am, little old T90. Little naive T90, just so happy to be partaking in this game. Just feeling so good. I'm like, oh, I'm castle age faster. Oh, he hasn't walled yet. Oh, this is incredible. I see this villager. I'm like, oh, let's kill it, baby. Let's kill that thing. He doesn't have loom yet. Oh, he just got loom. But I'm going to kill this vill. So here I am. Just attacking. Being a beast. The beast that I am. Obviously, this villager's going to die, right? Because I'm blocking like a mad... Oh, no, I suck. Never mind. No, villager doesn't die. But it's okay. I'm good. It's a good day. It's a happy time. And that tells me he's going to boom. And if someone's going to boom... When I've got a Feitoria, I'm going to put all my resources to tons of wagons, and then I'm going to drop a castle on his face. And he's going to have no military. I just beaten this player. He is a good player, don't get me wrong. I just beaten him, and I, like, out-boomed him, out-armied him, everything. So I was like, oh, easy win, easy life. He's trying to boom against me. He's going to die. Guys, he's going for redemption. And monks. okay? I did mention, I was like, this Feitoria is really far away, but I didn't actually think that would be a problem. Keep in mind, we're 12 minutes into this game, and we have, at this point, pretty much relied on that Feitoria for eco. I've got 0 on berries. I've got 4 on food. I don't even need villagers on food. So I'm just relying on my little Feitoria here. I've scouted he's walling. I see TCs. I think he's going to boom. And he is booming, to be honest. He's adding a lot of villagers. I even walled my Feitoria out, you know? Because, like, that would have been a really inconvenient wall. And Redemption Monks can convert buildings. He has Redemption now. And so, this is like, we're gonna edit in my reaction when it happens, okay? But this was so shocking to me. Because it basically owning him right now. Like, I know he's got a Vill lead, all right? But these wagons can run underneath town centers. Like, next castle is going to be coming up in his face soon. Like, this TC would be dead. He'd be off gold. He could be completely dead. And he really waited a long time for this. I guess it's because he didn't know if I had wagons around. And so he sees my wagons now. And here he comes with his monks. Keep in mind, he's got 0 defense, okay? Except for some walls, which, to be fair, were really important for him. And I'm running underneath his TC. And there he is, converting my Feitoria. This is so greedy from him. Oh my god! Do I tower that? That's hilarious, man. I need to get ready to make houses. Oh my god, he stole it from me. That's an unreal. That hurts my eco so much, too. I've got no eco now. And I can't convert it back. What just happened? I'm astonished, man. No! No, 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 no! I just lost 20... I mean, I gained 20 pop space, guys, all right? I gained 20 pop space, but holy crap. I hope he's housed right now. I hope he's housed right now. Okay, well, it's still winnable. We just can't get our freaking Feitoria back. Holy crap. I can't believe that. I said I was at the bathroom. Okay, go. I lied, obviously.
Yes.
I didn't know what to do. He gives me the 11 taunt, which, you know what? I'm not even mad because this is freaking hilarious. I didn't know what to do. I panicked, and I was like, I guess we're going to add a tower. And by the time the tower is even close to being completed, he now has my Feitoria. And guys, look at the pop difference. So he gained 20 population space. He gained 20 pop because of Feitoria. But now, he has double the amount of resources from what he had coming in from Feitorias. And I've got 27 villagers. And that's it. I was like, no way. And the thing is, Koreans don't get redemption. So I can't convert it back. Now, in hindsight, what I should have done... I still think I would have got completely wrecked off this. But I think what I should have done is when he started to convert it, I should have deleted it. Because if I can't have it, he can't have it. That should have been my mindset. But I was so shook. I was so unbelievably overwhelmed. Especially because I was on such a high, you know? Like, oh, that's cute. He's booming. Woohoo! Booming. What a loser. And here I said I was going to the bathroom, but I didn't go to the bathroom. I was just laughing and sitting there in disbelief, and I had to get my act together. So anyways, I knew I was like probably dead now. So my thought process was, we've got to get a castle forward. And I did have ballistics for my wagon, so they wouldn't miss shots. Unfortunately, though, monks have 9 range. And if you're a good monk row, wow, that's monk micro for you. Monk row. If you're a good monk rower, you actually can convert wagons in these situations. And I had another group, and I was trying to group that group up with this group, which would have made a big group of wagons, which we call... Now, we just call that a group of wagons, and I was like, shoot. So he steals 3 wagons from me. I have to delete the other 2. That's a waste. And here I come. And I'm still like garbage eco, right? Like I'm relying on, if this doesn't work, not only am I only at 33 villagers because he is booming, but he has 2 Feitorias. And now I'm like, okay, well, this isn't going to work. So here's the deal. If he were to convert my villagers here, that's actually good for me because then I could kill his monks. But he was kind of patient with it. You can see, like, this monk still had faith. So the reason I sacrificed villagers was for that reason. I figured I'd rather him waste conversions on my villagers so I could kill his monks. Fortunately, I do get guard tower for free. So I figured, okay, guard towers with ballistics is not bad here. And then he starts to drop this castle. And this is where it gets real tasty. Now, again, I'm like at the limit. I have 0 on food at this point. I've had to send all my new vills forward. I see his castles going up, and also Spanish build faster. So anytime Spanish are building a castle, you just know, okay, this isn't going to be good for us. His conversions, okay, that conversion there was really fast. But here our tower is going to get a kill. No, it won't. Never mind. And I'm like, okay, let's go for it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And so it looks good for me right now. It looks good, except he's got 2 monks, and I can't really get in close to kill those monks. So I freaked out again. I was like, I'm going to hide because I've got PTSD at this point. And then, obviously, that doesn't work well. I bring the scout in, which is good. We kill a few monks. But now my villagers feel abandoned. And keep in mind, I've only got 25 of them. He's got 2 Feitorias and 65 vills. He actually has an economy on the back of the Feitoria that he stole from me. And yeah, my castle, it gets denied at 90%. My grand plan was 1-upped. And I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. Still kind of like denying his castle, so there's a chance, okay, if I deny the castle and finish mine, maybe he completely throws it. Maybe he accidentally deletes his Feitorias, because people do that. And I had to give him the well played there. I also am going to have to message him on Discord. Because that was just... I've never seen anything like that. That was epic. You know those situations where, like and I know this because I read YouTube comments, and I'm streaming all the time, and people say stuff to me. You know, like the ideal situation, the dream scenarios of, oh, T90, what if this happens? And you're like, that'll never happen. You're dreaming. You're absolutely dreaming. Well, this has to be one of them. Someone out there was probably... Because I've had the question asked before, what happens if a Feitoria is converted? I have seen it in like much later situations where it doesn't really matter because Feitorias can only be built in Imp with the Portuguese, typically. But this was like a dream scenario that turned into a dream scenario for me that turned into a nightmare for me. And I guess a dream for everybody else. But holy cow. But okay, on a final note, okay? On a final note, you can see here, he had so much economy. I guess I should have walled this, and maybe I should have preemptively towered it, but I guess it's just the scouting. If I scout the monasteries, then I would know, and then I could drop a tower, and then maybe this is a different game. But I did look all over his base. I just didn't think to look over at mine, which is sad. Also, we have a lot of conversation and competitive play these days on map generations and fairness. Look at the Feitorias, okay? Yes, I got 1-upped, and I'm okay with that. I'm man enough to admit I got completely outplayed. Makes good content. But what is up with the Feitoria gens here, devs? All right? I'm cool with the houses. I'm cool with the Feitoria. That's all cool. Oh, is that Rhino coming out of the Feitoria? What? Does the Rhino give you Feitoria resources? Anyways, I was slightly unlucky there in that situation.